Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start off first things first, when all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakadash, which in the petty Hebrew tongue is created in the names of the Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister brothers that's living in this truth, and shalom to you brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Watching, the Ox page in Kansas City, and he showed that Eve had a dream about the M.O.T.B. And her dream, man, it was so spot on what the scriptures got to relay and what the apostle has been relaying for so long that I'm like, I got to touch on this. So we're going to watch a clip where Eve's going to break down her dream, which that's straight prophecy, man. And we're going to get the scripture to show you that this prophecy is really about to come to life real soon. For, people in the world to be having dreams and visions about it. And really the technology is already here. Esau's just trying to figure out the best way to implement it so that the public takes it. Because everything they got is riding on the mark of the beast, which is their RFID microchip, which will contain all your information. And it'll be the way they're going to access your payments, the way you pay, the way you buy, and the way you sell. It's going to be based on that new digital system, which will be regulated by artificial intelligence and the microchip that will be placed inside the body. No mark goes into haragma, under the skin. Elon Musk already has FDA approval. He got it in people's head. He got the neural link. Check that out. And they just looking for the best way to write crisis to make people run and go get that. So no further ado, we're going to listen to Eve break it down, which was just to hear Eve relay that was so reassuring. It just shows me that all Eves are not walking corpses. All of them are not dead, man. You few righteous sisters, I love when y'all post comments on the comment board. It just shows that y'all are there and there's power. And that all Eve is not just done in like that. You see, there is some righteous women that will be saved. So let's check Eve out. And you're going to hear her break it down, man. She got that vision from Yahweh Shah. Because it was just so spot on.
My third time trying to make this video. So in this stream, I'm just get right into it. It was about the mark of the beast. So in this dream, I woke up into the dream and it started like me talking to my bestie. So when I was talking to my bestie in this dream, he was surprised and he was saying how these robots, military robots, spawned out of nowhere. So as he was saying this, I saw the robots, as if I was seeing a vision. I saw the robots and they were these humanistic robots and they had these big guns. So it was just and I saw the robots.
But I've been saying that.
I want to make sure we don't do not disturb. Yeah. So I was about to say, man, hey, the robots has already been rolled out. They're going to roll out. That's going to be the new police force, a military force, because the people ain't going to roll with this. So Esau already has the artificial intelligence. He got the robotic military, and they're probably going to be the ones to really roll this out because they're going to be rolled out in force. So check her out.
I've been saying it last week's video, and I've been going into this information. I mean, we've all been going into it, but that is something called the Black Awakening, man, when they said that they have these particular drone prototypes, all right, in the form of an AI hybrid army. I won't be surprised if you actually have Terminators walking around here that look like live flesh and blood people. Okay, that does not surprise me. I mean, Terminator showed you that, all right, the what was it, T-800, and then you got T-2-1000. They look like flesh and blood humans, but yet they were prototypes. They were functioned by AI. So you never know who the hell is walking around you, man. So that's not out of the probability. I can very well see Esau dispatching a task force to deploy people into these FEMA camps or to eliminate people that resist the M.O.T.B. because, hey, when shit goes down out here, it's gonna be hell on earth. And Esau ain't gonna man his way through this, man. He's gonna use a sword. Especially to clean up you Jakes, because you know you Jakes, man. You Jakes is just all over the place. And you don't know what the hell is getting ready to happen.
And they look like humans, but they were robots. And then they had these guns that you would see on like a movie or something, like Star Wars or something. Nothing that you would see people having in real life, like nothing that the people have access to. What this makes me think of is, let's say the government wants to control the people, so they send out these humanistic robots to control the people. What can the people really do to fight against these robots if they can't kill them?
Spiritual power, baby. Spiritual power. That's why we gonna need it. Thou art my battle waxing weapon of war. That's when the Lord said, then they should know who am I chosen. We finna get turned up out here. I can feel it.
It's going to be very easy to use these type of robots to control people if they can't die. So that's just kind of what I think of when I saw this. I don't know if this is just like something that's supposed to take place later on, but I'm going to share what I saw. So in the second part of the dream, it was like, I was talking to this guy, but I wasn't talking back. It was more like he was talking to me, so I was just witnessing him talk. And as he was talking to me, he was just so pumped, so excited, so geeked, and he was just telling me about the mark of the beast. And he was just like, yeah, you can't buy or sell things unless you have this mark in your hand or in your head. And as he was telling me this stuff, I just knew that he had the mark of the beast in his head. He also had these symbols on his head. It was like a phone symbol, a message symbol, and like these 3 dots type of symbol. I don't know.
Yeah, because they said by 2030, basically you are going to be the cell phone. So they want to do away with these handheld devices, and they want to put them inside you. The thing is under the skin surveillance. Okay, you'll be able to wirelessly dial up somebody in your mindset, man. You'll be able to talk to somebody telepathically. That's what Elon Musk was saying about telepathy. You know, and telepathy goes into basically speaking through the mind. You know, sometimes brothers do it because we're able to kind of finish each other's sentences and words, and we think what the other brother think. You know, we'll sync up sometime we'll sync up without even realizing it, man. You know, but it's gonna get up to the point of time that with that chip, you're gonna be able to dial your mother in your mind, and she's gonna pick up, and you're gonna be having a whole conversation in your mind, which is those miracles on the left hand side that we're reading about here. Revelation 13 and 14, it says, and he had the power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Okay? And this is what she's going into. And she a cutie. She cute. Something about that hair. I love that natural look. That real kind of crinkly, curly, natural, nappy look. That shit is hot.
So you like
the 3 dots for it, but this is just kind of what I saw. And yeah, when I was just talking to him, I realized like he was so enthusiastic. So when the mark of the beast like comes out like around the world, it's going to be marketed as something that's trendy. You know how like when the iPhone came out with the fingerprint scan, everybody was doing it, and then when they got the update in the new phones with face recognition, everybody was doing that. And then when they got the tap pay with a card, everybody was doing that, or the tap pay with your phone, everybody was doing that.
It's called gradualism. That was why they invented credit cards, to get you used to not using cash.
So now they're about to market it as trendy, especially catering towards the younger audience, because it's going to be something that is marketed as trendy to make people want to get it. But I'm telling you now, please do not put anything in your skin. Do not get this chip. Do not get any of this, because it is the mark of the beast. So I'm telling you right now, they're going to market it as something trendy. So please do not get this. I understand that it's going to be hard in those times when tribulation does come upon everybody. But when tribulation comes, it is going to get harder, and people are not going to know what to do when you have to pay and you don't have the mark of the beast. You don't have the chip. People are not going to know what to do around this time. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to get hard. But I tell you, get to know God and figure it out. What this is saying, guys, is everybody's going to just be going about their day-to-day lives. People are still going to be getting married, having kids, drinking, eating, just going about their day-to-day life. But Jesus is gonna come back. Like, he's gonna take the church. So I'm telling you right now, like, y'all, I gotta wake up. And if y'all don't have a relationship with God, I urge you to go find it, because we are living in the end days. What urged me to share this video even more is when I went to Whole Foods yesterday.
Yeah, she cooking. Where the hell is this woman at? I need to find her ass, man. Can't never run into no like-minded people like this. We get trapped up with all these fucking harlots. But you know what, Nate? Hey, you going to hell, man. All right, Nate? You going straight to hell, my nigga. You know why? Because you teach that madness. And you got this chick that I'm sure she came across some videos and seen the prophets out there. But I mean, she's breaking it down right on the head. Because Amazon do the palm things now. You can pay with your hand. Whole Foods, rather. This nigga Nate talking about his Christianity. Now, he said it's sin. Now, taking a chip is a sin, okay? But that's not what it is. It's not, the mark of the beast is sin. But you call yourself a prophet of the Most High, man? I pray when the Most High take your soul before you cross over into the spirit world, I pray that he puts your ass in a spiritual hell, man. Because the Most High could put you in, like a lot of people that be having a so-called after-death experience, because they say that the mind can sometimes be alive after minutes after death before you cross over. And people appear to go to hell and be taught. That's the Most High plaguing your mind, man. It ain't that the fact you in the hell. What's this guy's name? We was going into it at camp. It was one of them anime characters. They can put your ass like in a time warp, and you would think you're somewhere, but you're not. But I prayed that happened to Nate in his leadership when the Most High takes the spirit out there, that he puts your ass in the damn hell that don't exist, but in your mind. Because the Lord said that he would he would choose your delusions. You know? But anyway, let me go ahead and give one more couple precepts and we.
Okay. So that was the clip right there, man. Like I was saying too, it feels real good to see Eve, man, especially one like that. She had the natural look going on. I like that what she had, that little jungle look, and then what she was saying, like she seemed like someone that'd be easy to get his truth to, because she's kind of already there. The Lord is already dealing with her to a certain level, you know, and it just feels good to see that, because most of these females you see out here, they're just a bunch of dead bodies. So the Lord right now is doing this right here. And that's why she had that dream about the M.O.T.B. And I like what she had the dream about the M.O.T.B. She said the robotic police force is going to enforce it. And like I said, we're going to need that spiritual power. That's why we do the works, because we already know what we're going to need to do to deal with those machines. So I'm going to get this right here first, because this is what's happening. This is right, like the Most High is really, like when he put that dream on her, like that was to try to wake her up and get her over here to the house of David, you know, great millstone. Like the Lord is really, because he's saying you better have your relationship built with God right, you know. So this is Acts 2:17. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. And your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. So in this case, it was the Eve who had a dream. No, she just put it out there, and then the brother went through it spiritually, you know. She put it out there, and the brother broke it down, you know, through the scriptures of what she had in her dream. And that, like, the Lord put that on her spirit to put it out there. Like, she had that dream, and then she even said in her dream, like, the mark of the beast is the chip, a microchip that goes in your body. And they're doing that. That's why don't listen to them 501c3 camps. Like he's talking about Bishop Nate, they going off, man. They selling their people out is what they doing. Because at this point, it's blatantly obvious what it is. Like this devil already got moves about what he gonna do with that microchip. Eve just had a dream about the microchip. And she had a dream of robots, because you already got Elon Musk in office with Donald Trump. He got the Tesla bot. So all that stuff is reality. And the stuff they showed us, that ain't nothing. I'm like what Ox said, when it's time to really go, this dude gonna pull out the T-800s, the T-1000s, he gonna pull out the high-tech robots. To where we gonna need spiritual power to deal with this. So that precept right there said in the last days that, you know, you're gonna have Israelites dreaming dreams and having visions of the last days. And I've been having I had a dream about the M.O.T.B. I had a dream about Trump was issuing out the M.O.T.B. We'll see who issues it out, if it's going to be him or not, but I had a dream about that. And the Lord has I've been having a lot of dreams lately. So that just lets you know that the spirit is really going out freely. It's moving through the body, through the Israelites, because I don't believe she's in the truth like that. But if she keep going where she's going, she'll get there. And people are starting to wake up to what's going on. Like you can tell we're at the part of civil unrest. Which that's what they want. They'll probably break the system, have everybody go crazy, and then talk about if you want to get back to normal, you got to take the microchip, the mark of the beast. It's like they probably going to run it the same way they did the 1-9. Same way they did 1-9, they'll run this and have everybody, once they get those, complain to the others. Are you keeping us from going back to normal? You stopping us from progress? 1-800-snitch on somebody that ain't got a microchip. You know, things of that nature. So, like she said, it's going to get ugly out here, man. And we already know that. See, unlike them, us in this truth, in the house of David, we got a leg up. We already know this is coming. We already know to seek the Lord. We're going to put our faith in the Lord. So, we're not worried about it. We're ready to be tested. So, we're not scared. Now, these people in the world, they're going to be scared, man. Especially ones that didn't know this was coming. It's going to end up like a sucker punch. And they'll be crying snot boogers. And they're gonna beg and run to go get that microchip. Because they want to stay in the system. This is all they know. See, for us in this truth, we got the kingdom of heaven coming. We want that. So we're going to disregard that M.O.T.B. when it rolls out, man. Lord willing, the Lord keeps it on our spirit to resist that. Like, I don't want that. I let my stomach growl before I go get your M.O.T.B. I'm not getting that. Put in way too much work to let this devil prick me. And that's why we want the Lord to keep that on our spirit, man. Keep that fire going to resist this devil. Because he going to make it hard. You know, no paying your house bill, your mortgage, no paying your car note, you know, your car bill, you ain't going to be able to buy nothing. He going to straight kick you out the system by just making the system go digital. And then you need that digital device, RFID microchip. And then he don't want it like our cell phones. See, our cell phones the experiment. You know, they track us with our cell phones, look all into our emails, what we text and type, you know. But see, you can leave your cell phone at home, get in your car and go somewhere, and he can try to run up on you, and then you ain't with your phone. So this devil wants to put the micro CHIP in your body. That way, hey, he know where you at, your heart rate, your blood sugar, your pH levels. This devil want to know everything. He want to be like the Most High. He want to be God. So that's why he put in the device. This transhumanism is what these devils are going for. That's what that mark of the beast is. And you read all about that in Revelation, the 13th chapter. Because it's going to regulate you buying or selling. That's why they want the money to go digital. Because then that device is going to regulate it. They're already doing that. When you look at your debit card, your credit card, it got a chip in it. That's the little baby steps. Like I said, you go to Amazon, she's talking about Whole Foods, they got a thing you pay with your hand. That's to get people ready for that. So when they roll it out, man, a lot of these people, they gonna go with it. They're going, I gotta eat. I got a family to take care of. I had to get it, cuz. You know, they gonna go get it. The majority of them. And then they're gonna use them to turn on the people of us that don't want to get it. And they'll say, we're the problem. We holding stuff back. We messing up the progress. The system can't, you know. If you go tell on somebody, you get 50,000 credits. It's gonna be real wild out here. And I'm gonna go get this precept right here because she said it in our dream. Getting the kingdom of heaven, man, it's gonna be some tribulation with that. This is not gonna be an easy process at all. So we really gotta prepare our minds and our souls for the hardship. You know, you gotta digest that. That we about to be kicked out of society. Especially for us that got like young children, families. Like, you got to digest. You might lose all of that, man, for this kingdom. So this is Acts 14 and 22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh. You hear that? It said much tribulation, not a little tribulation. much tribulation. This devil about to make it hard to get that crown of life from Yahweh Shah. Because what he gonna do, he gonna threaten your life. He gonna say, oh, you can't work here unless you got the M.O.T.B. Or you can't eat unless you got the M.O.T.B. You can't make no payments unless you got the M.O.T.B. You're gonna be a bad mother. You're gonna be a bad father. You're gonna be a bad husband, a bad wife. You're gonna be a bad child, not take care of your mother. You know, he's still gonna put in your face like, hey man, you better go get that. So you can, you know, do what you need to do. Do your day to day. And then he gonna come like that serpent, man. I can see him saying it's not that bad. You're not gonna die if you get it. The Lord said if you get that, man, he gonna X you out, straight up. And the first bit they're gonna use to do it is their celebrities. They're gonna go get probably like LeBron James, Steph Curry, whatever little young rapper that is hot right now. They'll chip them up if they ain't already chipped up. And then once they got the chip, then all the little niggas, they gonna go get chipped up too. Shit, Michael Jordan got it. Oprah got it. I'm gonna go get it. They gonna want to be like their favorite celebrity. That's why you shouldn't idolize these people in the world. You gotta follow the commandments. And then for those of us that's like, nah, I ain't getting that chip. I don't give a damn who go get it. Here come the robots. Here come CP3O, or like you said, the T-800. Hey, blasting at you with some plasma rifles. Like some Star Wars stuff. Trying to force you to get it. Like you get it or else. And we're going to be like, hey, I'll take that or else. And as a man of Yahweh Shah, I'm looking for spiritual power to kick in. Because that's what we're going to need to preserve ourselves. Because right now, we can't do nothing against that machinery, that technology. We worms right now. So we're going to need the spirit of the Lord to put it on us so we can be mighty men like King David. Hey, tear right through them robots. Like the Lord said, hey, be gods on this earth. Sons of God. And it's so spiritual too. My favorite cartoon growing up, y'all, guess what it was called? X-Men. What did they fight in the X-Men cartoon? Robots called Sentinels. I'm like, wow, man, it's like full circle. No wonder I love this cartoon. I didn't even know why I loved it so much. Now I see why. It was sprinkles of truth in it. And I believe it was an episode where they had something like the M.O.T.B. in that cartoon. They had it was like a neck bracelet that they would put on to track where the mutants was at. Because they didn't like the people, that had special gifts. They called them mutants. And they discriminated against, and I guess I related to it because it felt, man, it was like Jake. It was a cartoon about Jakes, man. Comics about Jakes. That's where that devil got the inspiration from that at. He done read the Bible and just made his own characters and put it out there. And now we're at the point where we're at the end and that trial's about to take place. Like, I'm going to do another lesson. I think Donald Trump just signed an executive order liquidating like 4 billion cryptocurrency. So they're getting the digital money ready. So they're going to crash the dollar real soon. That's what them tariffs is going to do. I believe through the spirit of them tariffs, it's going to crash the dollar. Let's say these Edomites, but they got the rude awakening. They feel like, well, wait till they watch what Trump do, his administration. I believe this administration, they're going to be the ones to crash the dollar. That's what them tariffs is for. And they're going to do that and then roll right to a digital system. And once they roll to the digital system, he's going to give Elon Musk the cue to go ahead and put out their M.O.T.B. And they might even do like a lockdown, a cyber attack. They can lock this place down for like 3 months. Have everybody bug out, unalive each other. Then open it back up in 3 months like some superheroes. And be like, man, I got somewhere for you to stay. You just got to get this M.O.T.B. And you get your own cubicle. You can get everything you need in 15 minutes. And them little 15-minute cities, yeah, that's what that's for. These devil call it smart cities. That's what that's for. And she had a dream about that. And I was like, man, that's so spiritual. Apostle Edwards been talking about that since forever. I mean, my aunt, Kadar Sahan, came in this truth. We knew that RFID microchip, they was going to use it to control people. At first, we didn't know the mark of the beast, but we knew they was going to use it to control people. And then we found, the Apostle Edwards' great millstone, like, oh, that's the mark of the beast. It make all the sense in the world. Because I seen that chip way back, I want to say 2011 or 2012. They was chipping people in Florida. And I was like, I said to myself, the white man going to use it to control people. And lo and behold, he is. Because, I mean, if you've been living here long enough, man, you just know how Esau get down, man. You're going to know his spirit. Esau wants total control. He want to control everything you do. He want to know how big of a fart you just farted. He want to know, did you scratch your nuts? How many times you scratch your nuts today? This devil want to know everything. And he want to dictate your every move. And with the M.O.T.B, he can. Because I believe the spirit, if you get that M.O.T.B, especially that one that go in your head, and they can hack your butt and make you do things you didn't want to do. Like, really, you are spiritually dead once you take that M.O.T.B, that microchip. Once you take that and accept that, because I believe they ain't going to force it on you like that. They're going to do it like the 1-9. They just going to, like, take stuff away and make you go get it. I don't believe they're going to hold you down, strap you down, and put it in you. I don't believe they're going to do it like that. Esau wants you to run and get it on your own will. That's why the Lord called it a temptation. The devil going to tempt you the same way he did Yahushua. You can get all of this. That's I can see them saying the first 2,000 people, first 20,000 people get 200,000 credits free. Man, they'll run to go get their M.O.T.B so fast. Make your dang head spin, man. These devils got all it's a lot of these people, they easy for the taking. But they gonna need that robot military though, because it's a big group that's old fashioned. You know, they like cash, and it's a lot of devils that don't want to do that M.O.T.B. They know what the technology lead to. We done seen Terminator. And they're gonna fight, and that's when them robots come in at. Because his military, I could see Esau's military not gonna enforce this. They're like, man, I didn't sign for the military to force microchips in people's bodies. I'm not doing that. I say Esau about to lose his military, but he's ready. He's gonna have a robotic military that's programmed to follow orders. Don't eat, don't sleep. That's part of their first little robots they made with the battle bots. So we're gonna leave off this right here. Let's go to Revelation 3. Because this is our hope and our prayer that we get this precept right here. So this is Revelation 3:10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You hear that? That's why we keep the word of his patience, man, which is this Bible, these scriptures, these laws and commandments in it. Because if you do that, he said he will keep you from the hour of temptation, because he's going to keep your spirit on fire. When you stay within these scriptures, stay in this truth, when Esau come with that, man, you're going to smack it out of his hand. I don't want that bullshit. I know what that is. I know the penalty for that. I don't want that. No, thank you. So that's what he meant. He said, I will keep you from the hour of temptation. And then if they try to, strong arm you, you're a man of the Lord in this truth, that could be when your spiritual power manifests. And you tell Esau, I said I ain't getting no motherfucking microchip. No, my bad for saying it like that, but hey, we're gonna put some authority down on that, man. Let Esau know, hey, when them saints go marching in, that's a wrap for E. And I believe it's gonna start at that point when the M.O.T.B roll out. I believe that's when spiritual power gonna roll out too, because this devil gonna handle us harshly. And like the scripture said, when a woman is about to get ravished, she's supposed to holler out. So us in this truth, we're compared to a woman, because the husbandman, the bridegroom is Yahushua. We gotta holler out Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua when this devil's trying to, strong arm us and force that on us. Because that's when the Lord gonna lift that power up, that standard gonna get lifted up. And man, then we gonna be able to turn the tables on this devil. Hopefully that gonna have, some pockets of hope, pockets of salvation, until we get picked up by a chariot. Because these devils gonna come hard body, man. They gonna be trying to force it like, hey. Because at first they gonna offer it. We gonna say no. We gonna decline. And that's when that devil gonna get mad. Because he gonna get mad because his tricks didn't work. Like, what? You don't want what I got to offer? Ain't you hungry? And we're like, I don't give a damn. I've been fasting. And that's when he gonna feel some type of way. Like, I done did all of this, and you gonna tell me no? Oh, nah, hold him down. Or go ahead and put one in his head, like unalive his butt if he don't want to get it. I can't have him showing other people that you can defy my orders. And that's when we're gonna need that spiritual power. I really believe through the spirit, that's when it's gonna manifest. Cause we're gonna need it at that time. Cause we got our foot down, man. We not getting that M.O.T.B. We don't want it. It's bullshit. It's a badge of dishonor. And we're not getting it. And we're going to tell these devils, like, you better not touch me. I'm covered by the blood of Yahweh Shah. And they're going to be like, nigga, who? Shut your butt up and try to do it anyway. And the Lord got to show them, like, hey, man, you heard what he said. Okay, let me show you. I said, the Lord is ready to flex on Esau. We just got to wait till the appropriate time. And that M.O.T.B. issuing out is going to be that time. Because that's going to be a very, very hectic time. You're going to have people getting it. You got people not getting it. You're going to have all kind of friction. Because everybody's not getting it. And they're going to want you to go ahead and get that thing. And it's going to be bad. It's going to be war. It's going to be a fight. You know, so with that being said, I hope this is edifying. I want to say Kwam, Yashar Allah, and stay locked in because Yahweh Shah is quickly on the way. Shalom.